That's weird.
That is weird. Are you colorblind, James?
No.
Apparently, guys are worse than girls at like actually.
Pinks?
No, at having like the
Detecting
ability
color?
to recognize.
But
Like
I mean,
girls
okay.
recognize a wider range of color.
But it's like when you
guys
see a
apparently.
color and the girl asks you, "Oh, what color is that?" And you're like, "Oh, it's red." And they're like, "No, it's magnolia light." And you're like, "I've never heard of this thing." It's like at that point they're just
because you don't paint your nails, Howell.
But they literally just make up
Maybe
colors at
that's
this
what it
point. It's either like it's red, it's dark red, it's light red. And that's the entire spectrum.
Baby blue.
That's all you need.
Royal blue.
Isn't baby blue
Navy
just
blue.
teal?
No, because teal has green in it.
What other blues are there?
Is he like,
Teal-
how do you know this? Or like how?
Well,
why
teal
do you
and,
put?
well, teal and turquoise are like the two that are easily confused.
Yeah, well,
But
they're
teal is
pretty
more
much the same.
greenish,
Like, why
but
do you have two
turquoise
words?
is like a brighter version.
I
See,
mean,
see, this is what we're saying. It's so hard.
But
I think James on something though. I think that might be it. Maybe that's the reason.
What?
They just
They
have
don't
more
pay them.
practice. Literally, it's just literal practice. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I
they
mean,
hit
like
the nails.
we spend our time with less range of colours, but they.
So apparently,
more.
well, I don't actually know what's going on, but we're back in the studio. So hello.
Yeah. Welcome back,
We're
guys.
trying to avoid this. We're trying to get out. We're trying to get out, but we're back in.
Can I just point out that I love the fact that and you know, just making the picture is, you know, another picture of the Queen. Like you've really
yeah.
made this as British as you can, haven't you?
Well, we've got our crappy Statue of Liberty there as well.
Yeah, it's missing an arm,
Is it?
and the torch.
I didn't realise it was missing an arm. What?
Uh,
The torch is there, isn't it?
no, that's no, the
is.
torch is there. Okay, yeah, no,
It
it's
is
what,
missing an arm,
what has
though.
happened here?
You know,
Lost in transit, of course. Look at that hair. That's so ratchet.
find a brush, just like shampoo that hair, go through it.
I like it like that.
Yeah, you like Ratchet.
Yeah.
All right, so
Aim has the arm.
Horvy's playing, and Bolts is the one who's gone today. And
Oh, that's not good.
I said, you know, getting Horvy into the lineup is a step in the right direction, but removing Bolts is
What it-
not really like
Because
a
you got
what
to
is-
keep Zach in there, man.
Yeah,
You gotta keep
that's
Zach
fair
in
enough.
there. Someone's got to bite the bullet so Zach can play.
Wait, is Bolt's going to W?
ESG with SK.
Wait, no. What's the thing in Russia? They're going to Russia now, right?
Epicenter.
Epicenter.
Okay, so it's Bolt's.
Is he
I don't
going?
know.
No, he's not.
Anyway, pistol
Team
time,
kills.
and Cloud9 have 2 players left, so this push has not quite worked out for them so far. And Zach, I don't know, what is that on the kill feed? It's just Zach's name.
I think it's literally just Zach destroyed the world.
The game recognizes that Zach's so good
Yeah.
that only Zach can kill Zach. That's what it means.
It's literally just like Zach destroyed everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is an interesting start. So,
It is.
so
That's
is
a
Bolt's
strange one.
going somewhere with Immortals, or is he just
Chilling
not
out.
here? It's like we can't get rid of Zach. Not that we want to, because he's maybe the best player on this Immortals team.
Maybe just chilling on the beach. Who knows?
Which doesn't mean I'm saying he's a better player than say Steel or Bolts, but he just seems to perform the best.
Yep.
Yeah, in the games we've seen lately. Oh, see you later.
There we go.
I like that automatic. Just creeping up with the Deagle creeper. And he gets out of there with a flash. Baiting out the peak. Looking for the headshot. Nice little play there from automatic. And we'll see if his teammates can do more now that there's less men on the A side. We'll get somewhat of a rotation. Rush pursuing for the frag. Not fortunate enough to get it though. But Stewie has found himself an incredible position. Stewie is going to be the guy that de-threads the defense, but if his teammates can't survive, which they don't, then it's not going to be much, I guess.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Match-winning position that everybody dies.
Oh!
Okay.
One
He
more.
needs a headshot though.
One more. Let's go.
He requires a headshot.
Oh my god. He can do this. He's got the scout. Zach's got the MP9. Oh, he got the tag. Missed the headshot though. Could you imagine if he made the med shot?
The med shot.
Tarek's -1.
It's because he killed.
Yeah, he killed. I think it was Scott
on the pistol round. Yeah, on the Scott it was. Yeah. He just shot him straight in the face. Probably the back of the head actually.
Okay, so every time Zach kills someone, it literally just doesn't show up who he kills. It happened there as well. I think they just, yeah, the game just recognizes Zach as just being all powerful.
Otherworldly. Well, this will be an interesting cast then. I always find it weird saying cast
Look at that.
instead of commentary. Yeah, so that is going to be quite a challenge, Dan. How are you going to commentate this? And Zach has done something in the game.
Zach is doing it.
Don't press Q, Steel. Don't do it. Don't press Q.
Oh, ZQK.
Doo-doo.
Someone's
Doo-doo,
facing though.
doo-doo,
Or no?
doo-doo. And it's over.
Well, now the challenge is here for Immortals. They want a pistol. They've got 3 rounds on the board, but it's buy time for both teams. So let's see if Cloud9 can exploit the weaknesses Immortals have going into this revolving door of a roster. And I mean, in this situation, I would assume Immortals are trying to develop a home map. We can't really say what that is.
You say that we've seen them play. I guess with this, it's going to be 4 different maps in 4 games. Because yesterday they played Cobble as their map pick, and what did they pick versus Liquid?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were
Overpass.
trying to make Cobblestone their home, as it was before. You could say, or one of their better maps.
Say they have chosen Cobble indeed, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the problem with losing 3 players is that your identity lose with that many people gone as well.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, at this point, it's 4 players.
yeah, it's
So
like 3.5 players because
Zach.
yeah.
I guess at that point, it's no, it's
right
just
now it's just Steel. It's so unusual.
it is a really strange situation.
He's literally the last man standing.
He's about to.
Last one out the door. Turn off the lights.
Well, Cloud9 pick up their first buy round at least, and Tariq is still rocking that -1. -1, 2, 3.
That's next level. That's a meta game right there. Why be 1, 2, 3 when you can be -1, 2, 3? What a beast.
See, people can't, you can never be like a secret agent if you get -1 at the start and then go 0-7, right?
You have to try that.
It's a fail safe. If you're at 0-6, just kill a teammate and just get it over with.
This is solid advice. Dan, he's leading the charge with those plays. King of the team kill.
I do it.
That was a pretty sick shot.
I do it
though.
in style, man.
That was a pretty sick shot.
It was a flick one shot.
That was
into-
like the Quake instinct kicking
yes. Just this guy has to die right now. It was actually the observers every time that I killed.
in. Just abusing observers.
Yes.
Maybe that's why Sliggy wanted his title changed to
Yeah.
in-game director.
Yeah. It's not gonna save him.
Well,
Pushing that
that's-
to connect to smoke.
That was a bit of it was a late flashbang
Yeah.
for Stewie. So that was an avoidable loss, but they can learn from this. They are still in control. They have a player in Palace. They have a cross lasers through the site, and it seems they may just creep in.
Zach is in a bit of a wonky position. He might call this as a bit of a, A side is clear kind of moment. Meanwhile, you have, I think it's Rush who's in apps right now.
Is automatic in CPL?
Yeah.
Cloud9 are they're just slowly edging into A, running the clock down.
Oh, Steel looking the wrong way. That is unfortunate, and Zach is way out of position, and best Immortals can do here in this kind of situation is save the op on ZQK.
I love the repositioning of the bomb, planting it for. They're doing bad plant instead because they weren't sure if A ramp was safe or not. And if a play goes down there, then that is going to be the round because there's not enough time. So good presence of mind from Cloud9.
ZQK cannot unscope either unless he's going to get heard by the guy in underpass.
I do wonder what the call from Zach was.
Yeah, I'm curious if
Who's even the in-game leader?
I'm assuming Steel.
You mean when Zach's going through A?
Yeah, if he's
when
calling
he's-
it as a is clear or moment or
The problem is they don't know about connector, which is why Steel is facing C2 spawn. I guess because he could get flanked.
how is he not that? Oh god,
That's not a good start.
that is about as bad as it can get.
Yeah, not this is you want to make. Well, I guess you never want to make a miss, but still.
Unless it's your teammate, then you may want to miss.
I suppose, yeah.
Bet Tarek wishes he missed.
Dan doesn't. Dan
Dan
doesn't believe in that.
Dan just never misses.
I just kill everyone.
I don't do miss.
Alright, it's a bit of an all-in strategy from Immortals here. USPs only, well, PT50 on Zach. And he's not committing either, so I'm not really sure what the idea was here, but the quick anti-eco push towards B, which you'd love to see, Dan. It's coming in from Cloud9, and it's going to work out really nice.
Immortals should not even try to like go too close here. They should play like super defensive passive exit side.
Listen, I'm surprised that Cloud9 went for the default plant instead of the plant for shortened apartments, but I don't think they really care in a round such as this, where they know that the
I think that
CTs will have nothing.
I think it was more of a case that they knew that the entire B bomb set was vacated, so they could easily push forward without, fearing of running into a bit of a stack on Immortals side. Well, it's going to be a clean eco for, or clean up.
It would have been, I mean, I would have liked to have seen Immortals play a bit more passively, just because they had 5 people survive, and it's like. I like it when people give money for free, basically. Like the ability for you to make some like frags in certain spots. There is possibilities like setups you can have, but I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it if you care, but
I mean, once they realised they pushed the wrong side, they just ran to their doom and gave
yeah,
free
more
money
or
away.
less.
Yeah,
They didn't do any like passive setups to punish Cloud9 if they get really aggressive. They just sort of like brought the fight to Cloud9.
yeah. With a coach playing as well and communicating, you have the person there who is going to. You know, I wanted to say like they're not really in a position to be focusing on the small things, but the coach is literally playing for them, so they are.
Yeah. I think if they had some CZs and stuff, I wouldn't mind, but they had just stock pistols, so chance of killing anyone is much lower. Anyway, pushing that connected position, Cloud9 going for the A split, successful. Fairly fast pace to the rounds, just doing the ABC.
I don't think Cloud9 are jumping through Smoke's connector against a proper team like this.
I could see Stewie doing it. But I'm not sure it would have
Instead
the
of
same.
just having a flashbang there.
No, I would assume they would have propped that up better, like they did in the previous round, or at least attempted to. But I think in most cases as well, like they would get mauled down by the guy playing connector, because Destiny missed a lot of shots. Even though there's a smoke going on there, it still should be possible for him to get at least one frag.
So Immortals beyond the pistol are 0 for 4. And can we request the in-game director mouse over to see how many people are typing each round for Cloud9? Although there have been a few ecos as well, so it makes maybe a bit early.
You can see the guy
See
playing
mouse
the
over,
cash.
mouse over the middle bit. Okay.
Is that 3 deaths in total?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh no.
So, am I directing the? I guess so. I'm just the overlord. I'm the boss. I really. Never mind. I can't say it on stream. I can't say it. I cannot say it.
Give in to your urges.
I can't do that one. Just remind me. I'll tell you after. What I wanted to reference. So Immortals are on pistols again. It's a familiar story. Have you just realised that?
Maybe.
I think you might have. 3 players left on the A site.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know
you
what it
know.
is now. I know what you're referencing now.
Steel and ZQKS.
Oh, I'm so sure.
You can't shoot a PT50 like that.
Is it from Oz?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
You have to respect a PT50, man. You can't spam it too fast because the inaccuracy is too bad. Oz. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, like
I'm thinking about Oz Life Behind Bars, right?
Adabisi. I was thinking about
Yeah,
Adabisi
Adabisi.
references.
It's a multi-layered comment that has many references.
I don't know that one.
Haven't seen Oz?
No, I have, but I just don't know what Dan thinks I'm referring to. But anyway, Immortals, they've gone double AWP. ZQKS and Zach will be wielding the weapons. Will this make the difference that they need? Aggression towards a ramp, and it seems they may go for a push immediately. 2 riflers over there. Or maybe not. Doing the SK setup.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
dear.
flashbang onto Zach. Sealed by the bench though, gets himself one. And there's a trade from Rush. Responsible, diligent, thorough
That's a good plant.
stuff.
They always leave Skadoodle in the apartments for that plant. Very strong stuff if you have the high ground towards B.
And now it's just a game of Hunt. Hunt the saving CTs. Okay, do you guys think ZK is going to stay alive?
No.
Oh, he's hitting some shots. Nice. There's one more challenge.
That's where he dies.
They like Cloud9 have like quite a bit of money, so it's definitely worth trying. Ooh, the flick shot. One more.
He's bailing out. Smart move.
Rush is looking for him. He's gonna survive. Well, okay, well done. That last shot was pretty nice. Nice little quick flick shot. What can he do with the AWP now that he saved it? Is that steal? Why have you bought an AUG?
He's given up.
Why have you bought an AUG steal?
An AUG, no armor.
AUG, no armor. That has to be an error. That has to be a
hope
mistake.
so. Like, anytime you pull up the AUG, it's just...
What is it, 3,300, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, how do you buy that by accident unless he was trying to buy a scout? What is a scout? B44?
AUG is 4-4, right?
The M4 is... Oh yeah, scout's number 3. Isn't it?
He might have fat fingered it. Who knows?
Yeah, he must have fat fingered it. This is gonna be so weird. Does he
He's
shoot
probably going
straight
to end up with
immediately?
like getting 3 kills or something somehow.
Yeah.
Does he engage if he sees automatic? Good.
Wow.
There goes that investment of was the flash and the smoke as well. So $3,800.
Yeah.
$3,800 down the drain. Feels bad,
It feels real bad.
but it's fine. He's got an upgrade to UMP.
Wait, the UMP is 3-4, right?
3-3, I think. MP9,
It's 3-1.
MP7, UMP. 4 would be
P90?
P90. It's number 5 then. 5? Yeah, so 3, number 3.
Curious if he, like, trying to think if he might have wanted to buy UMP, but hit 4 twice. In any case, ZKK going aggressive with the op. Finds the first pick.
I use the mouse to buy stuff in this game. 1.6 I use the numbers. And source, but not this game.
Why did you go from numbers to mouse?
It just felt comfortable in this game to do it. Before it was like you could do it faster, and it's much more comfortable.
I was really well, actually wait for the round to finish and see what happens.
Yeah, pick from Immortals. And it's just a falling apart here. Just a great conversion of map control from Cloud9. Orby gets that shot, but they know that B is clear, so easy plants, and it's going to be hard to retake B with 2 AWPs, even though it's a 2v2. Stewie's position is really good, and Tarek will get the plant of his choosing.
He's gonna plant. Oh, he's gonna plant for short. I guess yeah, that allows for Stewie to jump into ladder room from CPL.
Yeah, he can cut off rotation in 2 directions. There's the first one. Now he's got to go quickly. Horvey
I
being
decided not to
distracted.
do the jump as well. Well, didn't matter in the end. Tarek solves the issue at hand. So, not a whole lot coming out of Immortals, and that actually gives you hope that they're going to pick up more rounds here after the pistol. It's been very one-sided, and at times it seems like Immortals are running into the same issue we saw on Overpass and Cobble, more so on Overpass, I guess, with how their CT setups don't really seem to be well thought enough through, or the communication is not on point enough to the point where they actually know what's going on at any given time.
That's been pushed though, and that's going to be a little bit of damage, but Rush is going to close it down otherwise. Good control from him. One more to be had, he will have it, as it is now still remaining 3-1 for him. Poor Skadoodle.
So on the buy menu, I was really tilted that I couldn't turn off the wheel and just have a text menu.
Oh yeah, you want the VGUI just text?
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
like why can't I have that customization? Give me the old school. Give it to
I really wish there were more stuff you could customize in CS:GO. Like in terms of those kind of things, just more quality of life changes.
Yeah. But I mean it's fine. But one thing I do sometimes when I don't have enough money, well, when I buy a rifle, I always press 3 to get my knife out sometimes. So sometimes I like buying I'll try and buy an AWP, don't have money, and press 3 and buy a scout instead, which is annoying. There we go. So QKS off to a good start with some very aggressive peeking in the middle area. Are they going to do it again? This time there's a flashbang. Rush has made his way up, but he's not checking behind him. So there will be a trade in favor of the CTs. Molotov's going down will actually force Destiny out. But maybe he can sit on that victory. Automatic can't draw his gun in time. So we may see a 4th round here for Immortals. It would be essentially 9-1 at this point.
I was just about to say it's not over yet. Sui's found his way into the B bomb site. And we know how sneaky he can be. He's got a smoke grenade as well. And Skadil has that Molotov. So if he can... Will Skadil just remain in position to throw the bomb down? This flank is really problematic. Yeah, he's going to try to do so. That's smart. But will he check behind him? Because that's where this round can fall apart. If Skadil dies to this flank... Oh, when he peeks it. That timing is good. And allows Stewie in for the frag. But he's down to 9 now. And it's an easy finish for Destiny. 4 from him.
Going to retrieve the AWP. So it's the first round of 10 for Immortals. And you can see the money is out of control. Rush is losing money by winning rounds. Up there on 16k, and Skadoodle is not far behind. So there's plenty of sharp objects to come the way of Immortals from Cloud9.
Last 2 bullets.
Yep.
Rush will Rue not checking the connector position properly. It's a fast adjustment. May have won in the round. Not unreasonable to consider a second player there, considering Cloud9's naughtiness in previous rounds, simply jumping through smokes.
Is the one thing that they should have been aware of is the fact that Destiny's been the one target every time they've gone through connector. So if he's not dead once you kill one guy, he's probably somewhere around. Again, mid control's given up to Cloud9. Oh, Horvey is about to really put the drift in into Scott. Scott's getting caught out in a lot of awkward positions right now. Meanwhile, though, Tarek finds 2 frags in mid.
Automatic has a smoke grenade, but he's over towards the A side. He could... well, never mind, it doesn't matter. The bomb is with them towards the A side, so it seems A will be the focus. Horvey from the toll booth will take Automatic down, and now the bomb's going to rotate away, so Rush may try to make a play. I was going to say that they could smoke off A to connector and try and make a play towards short, but 2 people on A and the bomb. That Zach taken down. Did they realize that both CTs are on CT?
How does that happen? Like the guys in CT spawn should be able to communicate the fact that yeah, there's a chance. Like we're not covering or holding an angle that basically like removes the chance of anyone for Cloud9 moving up there.
Rush will
gets caught out.
I would expect Rush to rotate towards apartment since the bomb is planted on the high ground. But first he'll check for any rotation, and he's going to get caught on the rotation himself. He's got to be very careful. Tagged. Can he get out there? Playing the right angles, and that might be enough. Indeed it is. 2-map spray down for him. And asthma pump for Bardoff.
Okay.
It's going pretty well for Cloud9.
Yeah, I think that's
can't complain. Where's the
fair
auto
to
sniper
say.
out? Why is there no auto sniper? I haven't seen an auto sniper in ages.
I'm happy about that.
A long time.
I feel like so often you see auto snipers being brought out at a time where they want to assert dominance on their CT side, even in close games as well, when they've mounted a comeback on their CT sides by not using an auto sniper. So it's like, and it usually goes wrong.
Well, this is going fairly right for Cloud9, just busting the B bomb side again. B bust. Big B bust.
It's actually incredible how quickly Immortals just get removed from the map on so many different spaces, like different places. It's impressive, right?
Yeah, it seemed like easy times here for the Cloud9 lads. I mean, expected. And respected.
Well, bit of a rough go of a first half for Immortals. To be fair, though, they did better as they went along yesterday as well. Started off overpass 16-1 versus Team Liquid. managed to bring a respectable game going into Cobble as well, and that is going to be the second map. So, yeah, I wouldn't call them completely out of it in that sense.
Yeah, this is definitely a needed pistol. Zach, again, just doing his own thing there, his own unique place on the kill tracker. Skadoodle back in again. Doing a good job this round so far, gets his second pick off. But Automatic's got to pull his weight at this point. He's got to smoke the Kev. Zach as well. Just deciding to remove him. Zach exerting his godlike powers. Because Zach, I mean, we hear some bullets, right? But Zach obviously is not killing him with bullets, because then it would show on the kill tracker with the gun.
Using the force.
He's slaying. He's got admin rights.
Yeah, he is just.
Are they playing on meta mod? Is that what you're saying?
He is with his divine powers, just striking people down. I do miss the times when you can slap people.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can slap people into the
What was it, like
into the
AMX?
sky, and then they fall down with 1 HP and die.
What was
Yes.
it? AMX and Metamod that you could put like beacons on players.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold that fort. We got the. Oh, don't what?
Oh, Tarek, what is that?
He's firing immediately. That's surprising. I feel like you wait there. I feel like you wait there
Yeah,
and you just.
you run closer.
Yeah, you run closer because the timing is so. You have such a sick timing. That they won't spot. They will not check for that
And
in time. You can get close.
and the likelihood of them hearing them as well running behind is
Is like 0.
exactly because they're
they're
running as
already-
well. Yeah.
That was really weird. Tarek sort of, maybe he was afraid that all the kills would get stolen. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but definitely should hold your fire. Have more confidence in holding your fire sometimes. That trigger discipline.
Yep.
Could have been so much, but it was absolutely nothing. Immortals with the Mac-10 out, looking to run an anti-eco. Where does Steel go? Steel's going to try to pry open one of the bomb sites with the Mac-10 and see if he can get his team there with the bomb afterwards. He just splashed himself in. And spots 3 players. So this is interesting now. It's the second kill. And this is the good thing about the Mac-10 pushes on rounds like this, because you can sort of force action, which is really important sometimes if you're struggling. Because one thing we have to remember with Immortals is they're not going to have a particularly elaborate anti-eco. So they have to do that instead. They have to have somebody sort of force the issue in that way, and that's Steel.
And there goes Tarek.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Only 1 person lost. That's fantastic.
Well then, the M4's come out. Tarek, is he going to go AWP? Looks like he was considering it. Tarek, the only player using a silenced M4 on Cloud9. I think Virtus Pro now are one of the teams where the M4, silenced M4 is a lot more prevalent than the M4A4. What is Zach doing here? Might be communicating with the team, perhaps. Starting very passive towards B apartments, which is... Actually, they could be lining up grenades from there. Okay, Horvey, sorry. ZQKS is holding the AWP. That is exactly what's going on. In case there is aggression from the CT side. And it will be Horvey looking over towards B at the moment. Is this a fake? It seems it is. But Cloud9, oh, they've rotated almost 4 people there, even though they've got 2 men on A ramp. And it looks like it's going to be some kind of triple fake. Because they're swapping positions, so these guys can throw their grenades into A.
And that's the thing, though, is that Tarek's position is so passive. Obviously, Tarek has a great position, but I feel like you sort of want, if you're going to do this sort of stuff, if you're convinced that it's A, I feel like the B player can play a bit, like can spot more forwards. But he's sort of just been stuck in the corner of the site on an off angle. It's a great off angle around the bench. Snake is working wonders.
But even Tarek is rotating.
Oh my god.
Triple fake. Oh my god, this is next level.
Oh
Triple fake is going down. And Tarek, oh dear, jumping around the site. Why are you doing that, Horvey? Tarek's taken down anyway. Bad plant from Immortals. Could have gone for the apps plant on short. Maybe felt this was more safe, and perhaps it was. Destiny down to 20 HP. 3 versus 3. Ooh, Chewie taken down. The trade is here, and Rush now, the last man standing. Can they get the double peek in? That is the question. They're holding different angles, but Horvey will be enough. Immortal selling
I don't understand why Tarek rotated. I mean, you know, his teammates are really, they have very forward positions on A.
They must have told him it was A.
Yeah, but
It's young man communication.
But at the same time, like you would imagine, with the very experienced teams that they're calling like, okay, because usually you understand if a team's trying to sort of play with you, so you sort of say, okay, it's A, but no bomb, no bomb.
Do you define that as? Do you define that as a? I have a question for Vendetta. All right.
Go for it.
So Immortals threw smokes into A.
Yeah. Standard smokes.
As a fake. Yeah. Then they switched positions, and the two guys towards B went towards A and threw more smokes as another fake, and then pushed B. So they faked A twice.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Where
then
the two smokes from the guys on B? Where did they go?
It doesn't matter where they went. The point is it? Would you call that a double fake or a triple fake?
You're only faking twice.
So it's a double fake.
Yeah.
It's a double fake.
You're only faking the bomb side twice, right?
So if you let's say that they on the second grenades they pushed A.
Yeah. Do you mean like it doesn't change whether or not it's a fake or not. If they had gone, if they tried to pressure B after the first barrage of smokes towards A, then they make pressure towards B. Then the two guys on B go back to then re-smoke A. Then it would have been a triple fake.
I don't know what the B guys were doing. So
Well, they were setting up smokes for A.
I don't think they were doing anything because they pretty much made everyone rotate. But Tarek
Sold car insurance to old people.
came back into the market area. So that was quite impressive from Immortals.
It's actually surprising. Like we talked about it on Cobble as well when we saw them play yesterday. The fact that for so long on the T side, it looks like they had no idea what they were doing, and then all of a sudden, just in the midst of all the chaos, they bust out. You know, one of the typical smoke wall strategies on B. After we've been asking, like, yeah, do they actually know any smokes here? Like, do they have any idea of what they want to do? So it's kind of weird to see that they've had it in their arsenal the entire time and just not busted it out until it's just too far gone.
There's only 3 rounds between these two sides because Immortals have won both pistols. So, so it's pretty good. Outside of the pistols, they've won 2 rounds.
That's not so good.
No, but it's still early days on their T side, and they've shown some significant improvement with that double fake. But what more do they have in the bag? Skadoodle trying to put in work with one of 2 scouts, and there's the second one onto Stewie 2K.
And these rounds are really hard if you don't have all the drills in the routine, because you've got these scouts picking at you, you have these CZs picking at you, and all of a sudden, a couple guns are on the ground, and someone has an AK. How do you deal with that? It's desperation. Skadoodle's in there with the scouts. Another great shot from him, connecting all the bullets. Eventually, we get the frag there from Zek UK and Zach. I've never seen that bug before, I don't think.
It's not every day you can see Zach play.
I suppose so, yeah.
It's unprecedented.
Well, this round is not going to go the way of Immortals anymore. 15 seconds left, and even at this point, Cloud9 players can just scatter out. Well, they'll take the challenge in any case. First with 2 kills that time. Obviously, Ska playing the most vital role there with those 2 scout kills. Obviously, denying the bomb is the biggest one. Right there.
Nice. Well then, early issues for Immortals on their T side. Both teams on the buy. Lots of AKs out for both teams. 7 AKs on the map. Skadoodle on the AWP. Looking for players moving towards the box position. Does he have cover for the low ground? That's the question.
Yeah, pretty nice how much value is made by C9 in that last round. Good leg from Skadoodle. Gets the second tag as well. That's pretty huge. Really good job from Skadoodle. I mean, he may not realize he got the tag on the second player, but he's done so much damage. Imagine if a nade was to sail down to top mid there. Could have been big, but still there's Stewie waiting in connector with Skadoodle to play the baits. Ooh, how's he going to play this one? Oh, jumps up onto the box. Stewie, though, can't get the trade just yet. Things get awkward here for Stewie. Going full spray, doesn't know which target to pick, and it's down to automatic to make good of this.
I think Cloud9 are taking unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
Walking through a smoking connector with an AWP, not even scoped in, when
Stewie's already in a better position.
Their opponent's only 4 rounds away. I think it's unwise. I think it's a reasonable statement to say it's unwise.
It's also, I think Cloud9 should be thinking, the longer our round goes on, the more favourable we are to win it as well. I mean, because if they force Immortals to have to use team play, strategy, and tactics when they're sort of a ragtag bunch, that's going to be a problem for them. So you want to play slow against Immortals, I think.
Yeah, I think they might be Cloud9 taking this for granted a little bit. In, you know, they're clearly feeling like it's an assured victory, but maybe it's not. 15 seconds, the bomb needs to get collected. It's collected, needs to get planted, and it's soon to be planted. No CTs in CT just yet, but Tarek is on the way there, and Automatic is in connector. Both Ts on the site. There's no Molotovs or high explosives for the CT side, which will be a relief to Destiny with 7 HP. C9 asking questions. They've got a smoke, and it seems to be going towards Palace position. Automatic just lining it up while his teammate harasses. And there we go. They need to get on the bomb. They've both got kits. Zach going to try and flash his way out a second time as well. I think, is Tarek holding it? No, he let go of it. And he must deliver this time. Zach doing the best he could. But even for Zach, it was too much to ask.
I think Zach missed both flashes in that scenario. Because Rush did not get flashed a single time. Nor
Probably
Tarek.
had no idea where he was throwing them.
Yeah. And I think then he bungled actually running out like inside the smoke, which again would have made the flash dissipate if it was effective.
But you can pop flash from inside Palace, so it lands either on the balcony or just below the balcony.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As a coach, I don't know if he knows those grenades, but I know those grenades.
I guess the smoke just kind of disorientates you.
Yeah, but it's from the pillar around the corner inside the Palace.
But do you want to like go that far back in a situation where you know they're too alive, one guy's already tapped the bomb? Like the time pressure.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, as for right now, just a very passive hold from Cloud9. They know that they're up against an eco, so no reason to really dive into enemies like they did in the previous round.
Yeah, just a round where you might see just... Ooh!
There we go.
Just a matter of seconds.
You're saying?
Yes, I was going to say, it's like a round the kind of round that sometimes you see a team that is feeling overconfident. Go for that, like someone goes for that peek in the window.
Somebody wants an extra frag.
The gun falls out the window, perhaps. You know, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Things spiral out of control.
But I would like to see that team, you know, a team like FaZe or, you know, an Astralis or whatever, like a team that doesn't get sort of any complacency at all in online matches or in any matches at all, but they just crush everyone. I want to see that team that just seems unbeatable.
That just never takes their foot off the pedal.
Exactly, because that does happen with a lot of good teams. They do concede rounds because of lack of focus.
I can see FaZe being that team.
They could very well be. I think I hope that they are.
You need to be that way, especially in a league format, because you never know when round difference is going to...
Yeah.
It could affect your seeding, it could affect qualifying.
Honestly, you wanted to kind of make a statement as well. Even though it's online games,
for sure.
if you make a statement of just not dropping more than, let's say, 8 rounds throughout the entire regular season, then obviously people are going to be scared, you know, out of their mind going into the actual tournament.
Yeah, it happened with the old Fnatic. They went like 25-0 in online matches, and that was just right before, I think, the period of incredible dominance from them in LAN.
So you kind of go in demotivated if you're their opponent, knowing it's like, oh, this is Fnatic, they just don't lose.
Yeah.
It's not like they just don't barely, like, or they're not even close to losing game. It's just like, yeah, we're just, okay, if on a good day you might get double figures. Yeah. That kind of a thing. It's like, well, guys, let's go into this match and try to get double figures. Like, if that's the mentality, then, you know, you're off to a good start already.
And that's what I want to see again, a team that's is able to achieve that. But it's much harder these days.
Oh, absolutely. The level of play is just risen tremendously on average.
Yeah, it's really good to see. Fast round into B from Immortals as they try to recover, as they try to break themselves back into the match. Automatic ready to receive though, and he will. There's a bomb on the ground. And Tarek's still doing some damage from the bench position, and reinforcements have arrived. This has not done enough damage to push, and that puts Cloud9 on match points.
Also resets Immortals.
Oh dear.
Rush B, no stop. You don't really see that often.
No. I think that we've predominantly seen it in anti-ecos more than anything else.
Yeah. But it's, again, we have to bear in mind what Immortals are working with in what space of time. I'm really curious as to, I'm going to tweet Zach actually, and say no bolts today? Question mark. Is he just finding a way to play every game? Is that it?
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Is he getting an appearance bonus?
Appearance
Like I
fees.
said, he's getting playing, paid as a player as well now.
What a baller. Well, it looks like it's going to be an interesting time here for Immortals. They have the ability to take this round. There are 4 versus 2, and Cloud9 unable to get back into the site just yet with that lurk.
So Bolts tweeted, going with SK Gaming for Epicenter with a loan. Oh, that's weird because with the situation your team is in, why would you be loaning players out? You've lost 3 players. Your coach is playing. Why are you loaning players?
I guess
There must be more to this story.
I think it's just like accepting defeat.
Dan is showing me money signs like he's Vince McMahon. And that might be it. But I mean, short-term cash, long-term goals, I don't know. Where the priorities at?
All comes down to money, man. Follow the money.
Dollar bills, y'all.
I mean, if I followed your money, James, I guess I'd just land at Nike.com or something.
You just be in a delivery
yeah,
office.
You did that like keycaps.com or...
Yeah, just in a delivery office. Just
Yeah.
can never leave.
My
It never
interests,
stops.
my interests are too broad. So
There we have it. So, Cloud9 on match point, but still not able to quite close it out. And actually, running into a bit of a money situation here. Not going to buy up fully. See a scout coming out on Tarek. Pistols galore otherwise, and automatic with that AK.
I really, really want to play. Every single day that we have ECS, I want to play more and more.
yeah,
Oh
me
god.
too. Me too. I was talking to Dupree earlier. He already watched the matches back that we were commentating
Oh
today.
yeah.
And
Wait, from today?
yeah, and he was saying that he saw the I was wondering if he had seen Taz, who was sitting on a bomb but not defusing it. He reminded me that they have those tentacles when you defuse them, which I completely forgot about because I haven't played for so long.
Yeah.
You know, the diffusing wires.
Yeah.
So we didn't see those. I completely forgot. How weird is that? Even though I watch it every day.
I was just so curious as to why that was added in the first place. Right after...
I think it was apparently someone's kid was watching and they couldn't understand what was going on, so like, okay, let's add diffuse wires.
It makes sense
It
because
does make sense, yeah.
because you're sitting there, and like you're pressing something, you can see something's happening, but no one else can. Like there's no visual confirmation. You need like a visual confirmation that it's happening.
Yeah, it makes it more accessible.
Yeah.
Anyway, is this the round? Cloud9 shut things down. Immortals going for a fake this time. They have sacrificed 2 players. And now they're in a 3 versus 5. The 5-man rush didn't work. The 2-man rush doesn't work either. But will it ultimately work out for them? No,
Oh.
it won't.
Nice
so
shot.
that's going to be the